Hi, this is Erin Harrison coming to you from the Los Angeles Convention Center at our 22nd IT Expo. I'm here today with Ernie Wallerstein, president of Zeacom. Ernie, thanks for joining me.
Thanks, Erin.
So since we saw you guys in Miami last January, what have you guys been up to?
You know, we continue to do, we're sticking to our core. You know, we sell unified communications and contact center solutions for small to mid-sized companies. You know, we've added some technologies to augment that, like recording solutions. We've partnered with workforce management companies, but at the end of the day, we've really stuck to our guns, especially through like this economic downturn. Now the economy's coming back. The analogy I like to give is before the economic storm, there were a whole bunch of houses on the side of a beach, and we weren't the biggest house, but after the storm, a whole bunch of houses have washed away. Our house is looking great right now. So we've done really well. We did really well during the economic downturn. We actually added staff. We've more than doubled our sales staff here in the States. So we're hiring. So it's kind of an exciting time for us. We see a huge opportunity in the things we've already been doing. And now that the economy's coming back, we just see more customers and companies starting to talk to us. It's really exciting right now.
Okay, excellent. You mentioned the SMB market. What are some of the challenges that you guys are seeing in terms of adoption?
You know, so IP telephony is absolutely the future. It's a great idea. Most companies are buying IP telephony over traditional voice, but it still takes some work to do. You know, voice is a synchronous conversation. It has to work all the time. And yet IP telephony usually falls into the IT departments. In the realm of the IT department, well, IT guys are very used to applications. So what we really find is companies like us that sort of cross that bridge between applications and voice bring a tremendous amount of value to the small to medium-sized marketplace, because it is a challenge to handle voice in just an IT setting. So the technology is fantastic. It's really matured in the last 10 years. Now companies are catching up to be able to actually implement IP telephony, and so we see that, you know, we see that maturing over time, and it continues to mature. It's not totally there yet.
Okay. And a hot topic people are talking about lately is Microsoft entering the UC space. And do you think there's a reason for people to be intimidated?
You know, some companies could be intimidated. If a traditional PBX provider needs to position themselves and compete at a different level than they used to. You know, about 10 years ago, Cisco got into the voice marketplace. That was a big shock to the traditional voice providers who've been doing this for a long time.
Right.
You know, the Avayas and the Nortels of the world, and Siemens, if you will. Cisco made them ramp up their game. They had to become much more competitive. They had to compete in a new world. And Microsoft's just going to add to that complexity. So, you know, Microsoft's been talking about voice technology, and especially with IP telephony, over the last few years. They're starting to get there. So for those of us who've been in this industry for a while, we've all been guessing how long. Microsoft's coming. So I think some of the traditional telephony providers need to figure out how to compete and position themselves. Independent software providers like us, we're thrilled. This is a great thing for us. I mean, Microsoft's going to bring even more attention to some of the things we do, like unified communications and contact center. Over time, they might actually commoditize some of the unified communication aspects of solutions, but the contact center piece, which is our strength, we're real excited about it, because a lot more people will be talking about application-driven communications.
Okay, excellent. And while you're here in Los Angeles at IT Expo, anything in particular you're hoping to accomplish?
You know, this is a great show for a couple reasons. One, there's a good flow of potential customers and end users that flow through here, you know, which is dynamite, because a lot of shows today are like, it's like just the inner circle kind of thing, and that's not the case here. So there's definitely a lot of customers that come here for lead generation, and we sell through distribution, so those are great leads for our partners. And secondarily, it's a great show to see a lot of the leading companies in our technology, in our industry. So this is great for us. Our main office for the States is right down the road in Orange County.
Right.
And we're going to bring our services group through here so they can get a feel for the entire industry. You know, a lot of times you have technicians, they're out there every day, but they're just fighting the fight. It's great for them to see the breadth of the industry.
Well, this is certainly our biggest show ever, and we've added, co-located several other events this year into IT Expo, so hopefully you'll get some benefit from that.
I always love the job you guys do, and this is a great show for us.
Thanks, Ernie. Thanks for joining us. We've been speaking with Ernie Wallerstein, president of Zeacom. I'm Erin Harrison, coming to you from the Los Angeles Convention Center at IT Expo.
Thank you.